B-14.
Miss.
What?
Miss.
You know what, Vince? I've been thinking about this game for a while.
What game is that, Dave?
You know, this Battleship game. You know what? I think this would make a great movie.
Really?
But you know what it needs? Aliens! It needs aliens to sink our battleship because missiles aren't cool enough. We need to put aliens in here.
Aliens, Dave?
What do you think? It could work.
Really? Aliens?
I was just joking with you. Nobody would do nothing like that.
Yeah, I highly doubt that, Dave.
Don't think that's a good idea! Got it, Chief.
I can't imagine people sitting around a big, huge, executive table and they're all thinking, Battleship. Now, that's a movie we want to see.
Battleship. That'd be a great film if we could make a movie out of a board game. That'd be awesome. But there was actually one numbnut in that group that said, it's missing something. I know. Aliens.
So when I started watching this film, it started just so badly. I mean, just the first 20 seconds of this film started where these two guys are in a bar and this woman walks in and she wants a burrito. So the guy's like, oh my God, I'm going to get you a burrito.
The chicken burrito, no less.
The guy is running across the parking lot to like a 7-Eleven or whatever, convenience store, and they just closed the doors. So the guy's like, I need a burrito. You don't understand. I have to have a burrito.
A chicken burrito, no less.
So then the man continues to try to break in the building while they're playing the Pink Panther music.
That made no sense whatsoever.
I was watching some sort of caught on camera video a while back, and this guy was trying to break into the store. I don't know if you ever saw this, and he fell down through the ceiling and he couldn't get out of the store. This was directly ripped right off of that video.
Yeah, I think you can Google that in like YouTube or something, or YouTube it anyway, and find that video just like about anywhere.
Yeah, I was like, why would they even rip that video? Why?
What the heck is that?
Yeah, he gets his burrito.
Yeah, he gets the chicken burrito, no less.
He's running across the parking lot with his burrito, and the cops show up.
And they taser him.
And he falls down in by the feet of this woman. He's like, I got your burrito.
That's where the movie starts.
Right after that, it's like Battleship.
Battleship.
So now we cut to another sequence where Eric, the guy from True Blood, is in this movie for why, I have no idea. And he's talking to the guy with the burrito.
Chicken burrito.
Cut to another sequence where the guy's in the Navy. It's like, boom! He's playing soccer in the Navy. I'm like, huh? There's no training involved, apparently. Anyone can just jump into the Navy and play soccer, and you're in the Navy. Woo! I'm in the Navy, I'm playing soccer.
In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, yes, you can put your mind at ease. In the Navy, come on now, people, make a stand. In the Navy, can't you say we need a hand? In the Navy.
Actually, right there, this movie actually did start to make just a little bit of sense because they were playing against another naval fleet. So maybe if they actually continued with that thought, this movie might have taken a different turn.
In the Navy, come on and join your fellow man. In the Navy.
It's like, how did he become from in this, apartment with being tasered 2 seconds later, he's in the Navy. There's no explanation of how he got in the Navy, how long he was in the Navy. Boom, he's in the Navy. There's so many cliches in this film. I mean, it's just piled with cliches.
Where's the captain?
Captain is dead, sir.
Who's next in charge?
You are.
What was Liam Neeson doing in this movie?
I want to have this thing thoroughly investigated.
They make a big deal out of it in the trailer about him being in there, and he's in there for all of what? Actually, a cumulative, 10 minutes of the film?
Well, obviously, because he's the only really big name actor. I mean, if they didn't have him, there probably wouldn't have been a Battleship film. I know, horrifying.
There didn't need to be a Battleship film, Dave.
And of course, who does he play, Vince? He plays the grumpy guy because he's old and grumpy, so he's going to be the grumpy guy.
He's not just the grumpy guy. He's the blonde that can't act. That's her father.
Exactly.
I'm going to walk up to him, look him right in the eyes.
What are you gonna say?
Your daughter is the best thing that has happened to me in my entire life. It would be an honor to have your permission to marry her.
So many cliche after cliche after cliche in this film. And then, what happens is aliens attack. Boom!
They showed up for the chicken burrito.
But I will say, okay, now I'm not even going to admit this. Towards the end of the film, when they actually get on the battleship, I'm not trying to get anything away, even though I just gave the whole plot away of the film. But I actually did enjoy that. I thought that was pretty cool. As cheesy as that was, it tasted good. It was a better slice of cheese than the rest of the film.
You know what? I agree with you. I actually agree with you. I thought that was a pretty decent thing to do.
Pull eat cheese, but it was at least enjoyable.
This movie as a whole stunk.
There's not even words for this movie anymore.
It stunk worse than a chicken burrito.
Where I enjoyed the film for about a half a minute. That was it.
I think that was about it for me too. I just, there was like, I don't know, there's certain things that happened in it that seemed kind of cool, but it was kind of like the fact that it's happening in this movie. It just, why? What were they thinking when they did this?
All right, Vince. So let's go ahead and get this review.
So what would you give Battleship, Dave?
I would have to give it 1 chicken burrito.
And I myself would give it 1 bit off chicken burrito.
I want it. I want the money that they wasted on this film.
We could actually do this show professionally then.
Yeah, I could actually do it from a real battleship.